So in this video, I'm going to show you what I think is one of the best ways to promote affiliate offers. This is going to be a full tutorial. We are going to be covering a bunch of free tools that you can get started. And there are even tools that you've been asking for a long time. So some of the functionality that we're going to be doing is going to be 100% free. And up until this point, it was not possible how to do. Up until this point, you had to do it lots of weird ways. You had to pay for it, but right now you'll be able to do it 100% free. So in my opinion, this is one of the best ways to do CPA or affiliate marketing, but you can mix and match this method with pretty much any way you want. So any kind of promotion you want to do, you will be able to do it with this method. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is this amazing tool that I just discovered recently. And this is called Append, however you pronounce it. And this is the brain behind your sign-up forms. And this is what they say. But really, it's a lot more than that. It's not just the brain behind your sign-up forms. It's a lot more than that. And so they have a really generous free plan. You do not have to pay for it. They have a developer free plan. Really, really nice. You can get started really easily with this. And this is going to be enough. And so once you log in, you will be able to create amazing input forms. And input forms are important because you can validate a lead, you can validate emails, you can qualify a lead. There's so many amazing things that you can do that was just very difficult or not really possible before, okay? And so you can create crazy forms. Look at this one. Create a form. I already have a form here. And so if you preview one of my forms, I already created a very simple form, and I'm going to show you how you can create a form like this or how you can make it even more complicated, okay? And this is just the beginning of this method. There's so many amazing things we're going to be doing today. And so if you click on create a form, look how many different forms that you can create. And this is not just a dumb form. This is actually a form that does amazing things. This could be a wizard, meaning like they have the first page, the second page, third page. Really great. You can create a password, a lead qualification, newsletter, and these are all free. This is 100% free. You do not need a website. You do not need anything, okay? So I already have a form created, but I'm going to create a brand new form with you just to show you how it's done because I know some people are going to be asking for it. And so you want to click on create a form, and we are going to do a lead qualification form, okay? We're going to click on that, and right away you see this amazing screen. Look at how many options we have. We have a next button, previous button, jump button. Honestly, I have never seen a tool that does so much for free because this is an amazing tool. And what we want to do is, it already created a bunch of variables for us. And what we want to do is we want to change some variables, add another one. So the first thing, what is your full name? What is your email? That is fine. And so if you click on it, you can modify it. Name, you have email here. And as you can see, the type is email, so it's also going to validate it. It's going to validate the email as well. And then we're going to add a new question. And so we're going to go in here, and we are going to create a bunch of new questions. So for instance, for this one, I want to clone it. And what we want to do is we want to ask the user what country they're from. But this is not the only question. We're going to ask them a couple of other questions, and then we're going to give them exactly what they want. And so the first question we're going to add is going to be something like this. What country are you in? Okay, we're going to do that. And this is not going to be a freely input question. This is actually going to be a multiple choice kind of question. Choice. And then we can add a bunch of options. So this is going to be USA. Press enter. We're going to enter UK. We are going to enter Canada. And we are going to enter Australia. So as you might have noticed, I am not going to have any other options. I'm not even going to tell them that there's another country or maybe they want to enter a country, because honestly, we are only interested in these people because they provide the best value. And so we're not going to have any more options. And we have this question. The next question that we want to do is we want to highlight this question, and you want to click on clone, and you want to answer what kind of offers do you like? Okay, we're going to do that. And so, for instance, options could be free giveaways. That's the first option. We can have sweepstakes. We can have surveys. And maybe you can have something else. So, for instance, if I go to my Max Bounty account, and remember, guys, this is not just applicable for Max Bounty. It doesn't matter what you use. In this example, I'm just using Max Bounty because it's easy, but you can use, ClickBank offers, you can do share a sale, you can do another affiliate or CPA network. It doesn't matter. So if I pick categories, I have email submits, I have one of these cheap offers, free stuff, I have sweepstakes service. So I'm just going to keep it to 3. You can add more categories. This is the beautiful thing about this method. It's fully customizable. You are in full control. You can do it how you want to do it. And so I'm going to delete these options. And we have, what is your full name? What is your work email? And then the last question is a qualification question. Why should we provide you with free offers? Okay, why should we provide you with free offers? And that's it. Now we have request information. We can change this button to submit or get my offer, something like this. You can change all of this. It's the easiest form maker I've ever seen, I've ever used. It's amazing, an amazing thing. And so the next thing we want to do is we have an option for execute a flow before the form is submitted. We don't need that. We are going to execute a flow after the form is submitted, meaning like once they enter all this information, we're going to go out and we are going to actually do some interesting logic, and we are going to get back to them with exactly what they're asking. This is what makes it very useful, because you can just, accept this information. Then you're going to have to go out manually and send them the offers they want. And you can do that. In that case, we're finished. But I want to automate it. I want to do it on autopilot so that you can go out and you can enjoy your life while this thing is running 100% free without you having to pay anything for it, okay? So what's your full name? What's your work email? Actually, let's just leave it. What's your email? Actually, what's your best email? I really like that. What do we have? What country are you in? What kind of offers do you like? And that's it. And why should we provide you with these? Why should we provide you with free offers? Okay? And that is all we need to do. The next thing we want to do is we're going to have a flow that's going to happen, okay? And so we're going to click on publish, and now we have a form. So you can embed this form. You can embed it on a website. You can make it a pop-up. You can embed it on WordPress site. Or the best part of it all is you can have this form as a link. So you can preview it and the form is done. This is how it's going to appear directly. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can go back to edit and you can actually put a lot of interesting things. So for instance, you can scroll down and you can put HTML here. And so you can put some custom HTML. You could put an image if you want. You could do all kinds of interesting things. So for instance, let's say I want to put H2 and I can put something like get amazing offers. So you can customize it in so many interesting ways. So I'm going to hit publish. We are going to go to embed. We're going to scroll down. We're going to click on preview link in the new tab. And we have this. So you can do amazing, amazing things. It's 100% free. But that's not even the best part. So we are done with this form. What we want to do is we do not want to do email verification. So we don't really need to do this actually. So I'm going to click on this green thing. So I was here, okay? So I was here. I was on this edit screen. And if I click on the green, it has this email valid verification. So I'm going to turn that off just to keep it simple. But execute data enrichment flow after the form is submitted. So when they submit the form, we want to go to the next steps, okay? We do not want to just sit there because we want to automate it. So in this case, we can execute a flow, okay? And so we're going to create an empty flow, and this is going to be a custom logic, custom instructions that we are going to do automatically for every submission. So we're just going to call it flow 1, and I'm going to do it with you. So this is flow 1. Now we have an empty flow that was just created. So we're going to click on this little tab here, this option on the left-hand sidebar. And we need to save it. We're going to click on publish. We saved it. We are going to go here to flows. And we have a lot of flows here, okay? I was playing with it. I was testing different things. We have a lot of flows. We have this flow. So I'm going to delete actually this flow here. We don't need it. We have email verification. I'm going to delete it. It's just a copy. We don't need it. And so I have 2 flows. And these are just some things I was playing with. So this is the flow we're going to be using. So we're going to click on edit. Okay, and when you do that, you have an interesting designer. This is a trigger, and the trigger is something, when something happens, this is triggered. In this case, when somebody submits their form, this is going to be triggered. And what we want to do is we want to go out and we want to send them the offers to their email address. So if they asked for, survey offers, or, any kind of offers that they want, survey, sweepstakes, anything else, we want to send them our curated, hand-picked offers directed for their country. So if they say, I'm in the UK, and I want sweepstakes, we're only going to send them sweepstakes in the UK. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. So before you go further, you need to go to Airtable, and Airtable is 100% free. You do not need to pay. They have a generous free plan. You're going to sign up, and when you sign up, you're going to see this workspace, okay? And what we want to do is we want to click on this button. We want to add a new base, and we can start with import data. Actually, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to import data. But before we do that, you want to go to Max Bounty, and you want to pick United States here in the offer search screen. You're going to pick United States, and you're going to pick surveys. We're going to start from surveys. We are approved to run. We're going to apply search options. And what you want to do is you want to download a Chrome plugin called Tables Copy, or Copy Tables. Okay, I'm going to have it on the link, and I'm going to show it to you on the screen. Once you install this Chrome plugin, you can simply hover over this, right-click, and go into Table, and you can select Table, and it selects the whole table for you, everything here. And you're going to go right-click on this, go to Table, go to Copy, and what we're going to do is we are going to copy as text. We can also copy as CSV. It's a popular plugin. We're going to copy as text. We are going to go back to Airtable. We're going to click on Add Base, Import Data, Paste Table Data. We're going to paste it here. It detects the offers. Everything is fine. We are going to click Import Pasted Data, and we're going to call this base Max Bounty, or just MB, let's say. Just keep it simple. We're going to click on this. We're going to click on this. And now we have all the offers here. These are United States offers that are in the category of surveys, okay? So there's a couple of things that you need to do. This is amazing thing, right? There's a couple of things that you need to do. The first thing is you need to add a column called offer type, okay? You're going to call a column offer type. Then you're going to add another column called country, okay? You're going to add another column, and this is going to be a single line text here. We're going to add single line. We're going to create a field. We're going to call it country. Okay. Next, you're going to add another column called link. And this is going to be a URL. Create the field, and we're going to call it afflink, or just link, just to keep it simple. This is going to be your affiliate link. Okay. Now, for this, you want to make sure that this says survey. So we're going to click on survey. We're going to drag all of this here. And it's going to pre-fill everything for you. So you want to drag all the way down, and it's going to fill out survey. Same thing here. You're going to put USA. Okay? Actually, it's either going to be US or USA. Let's go back to our form really quick. What do we have in that form? This is the form that we just created here. And if we go here, we have USA. So let's just make it US. 2 letters, just to keep it very simple. US, UK, Canada, Australia. So actually, let's make everything 2 letters, just to keep things consistent. Because, a person who is in the country is going to know what it is. US, UK, Canada, Australia. We're going to keep it consistent. And you're going to go back to this, and you're going to enter US. Okay, US. And you're also going to drag this little corner all the way down. And now it's going to put US. And then the link, this is going to be your affiliate link. So you're going to go out and you're going to build this affiliate link, and you're going to have it for the offers. And the first step is done. Now we're almost done, okay? The next thing you want to do is you want to go to airtable.com/API, okay? Once you do that, you refresh it, you're going to see your MB here. You're going to see this MB here. And you want to go to the screen, and you have a lot of these interesting things. You have authentications, you have all these tables, you have fields that you can get, you can list records, you can do a lot of interesting things here, okay? And as you can see, when we click on list records, we start to see our records. And I know this may look complicated to some people, but this is very powerful. So just stick with me on this, and I'm going to show you exactly what you do. You don't even have to think about it. Just follow my instructions. When you go to this screen, you can go to list records. You're going to see all of this. Now, before you mess with this, go back to the form editor, click on publish so it saves. Go back to the flows, click on the flow. We're going to edit our flow. Remember, we don't have anything here. You're going to click the plus sign, and you're going to select this HTTP request. And the purpose of this HTTP request is to get the data from Airtable. We need to get the specific offers that they ask for. So let's say this person wants surveys and they're in the US. Well, that is what we need to ask. And so you want to just make it so it looks just HTTP request. The URL is going to be, we already have the URL. So if you go here and you go into list records, you have this URL. You're going to copy this. And you're going to paste it here. This is going to be get request. For headers, you want to go in here and you want to copy this first thing here, authorization. I know it's complicated, but just stick with me through this. You're going to copy it here. And then for this, you're going to go on bearer, and it needs something called an API key. And you already have that API key. And all you need to do is go in here, go to authentication. You're going to go to your account page, and you're going to get that API key. Do not give it away. See, if I click on this, this is my API key. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to paste it here, okay? Now we have the API key. Now we can issue that request. Do not give that API key to anybody, because they'll be able to modify the data and modify the table that you created if that's what they want. And so we are done. Now it's going to go out and it's going to fetch the data. And so before we go further, we need to test the form. Okay, we want to make sure that this form is working. So we're going to close out. We're going to click on publish. It publishes it. We are going to go to our form. We are going to click on the form we created. We are going to click on edit. Okay, we're going to click on embed. And what we want to do is we want to preview this form. Preview in a link tab, because we want to view this form. And we want to enter sample data. We want to enter sample data just to see what the form looks like, if it's working. So I'm going to type James. What is my best email? I'm going to type james@james.com. I'm in the US. I want sweepstakes. Okay, I want sweepstakes. And I want to say, hey, because I'm a cool guy. Something like this. This is obviously, they're not going to be filling something like this. They're going to be giving you a valid answer because they want to be chosen for this. And now we're going to click on get my offers. And we just filled it out. Everything is filled out. Now we are going to go back to our offer and we're going to click on submissions. And as you can see, there's our submission. We have it here. We're going to open it up. And here is the submission. We have US. We have sweepstakes. It could be surveys. It could be something else. We also have some metadata, when it was created, all of these other data in here, things like that, the date and things like that. And now we have the right data that we are getting. So we're going to go back to our flow here. We're going to pick this flow. We're going to click edit, and we can now get the right data that they're asking. Okay, so in this example, I wanted a sweepstakes, I believe. So I'm going to go back to Max Bounty. I'm going to pick sweepstakes, apply search options. I'm going to right click here. I'm going to go into table. I'm going to copy text of this table. Okay, actually, let's right click and let's do table and select table just to see if it's selecting, and it is selecting. I'm going to right click table, and we are going to copy text. Okay, now this is sweepstakes. We already copied surveys. So remember, we already have surveys. So we're going to scroll down. We're going to go here and we're going to paste this data in here. And so all you have to do is scroll down to the first available row and press Command V or Control V. And it's going to say, do you want to expand this table to fit your pasted data? We need to add 50 more records, and you want to pick the first option. Click continue, and it's going to add more data. Now, you can delete this row because we don't need this row. You can delete this row right here. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to delete it. I'm just going to click delete record, and that's it. And now we have sweepstakes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to enter sweepstakes. I'm going to drag this corner. This is awesome. This is very, very awesome that we're doing it because we can do so much customization. We can tell the user exactly what they want, what kind of offer. We can customize it in a very unique way. And so once again, we have United States and we have sweepstakes this time. And so now we have two types of offers for one country. And that is enough to test, okay? That is enough to test. So you want to go back to your flow editor, and there's another step that you need to add. You need to tell Airtable that we only want certain offers. We do not want to get all offers. We want to get offers for the specified country and the specified type of offer. And that is very, very easy to do. And so what you want to do is you want to go to this URL and you want to append something very, very easy. You want to append something simple, very simple. You want to append this thing right here to the end. We had this end, and you want to append filter by formula and this is going to be offer type. So remember, if you go back to Airtable, if we go in here, we have offer type and we have country. So we have offer type and we have country. So we want to append this thing. We want to make sure we let Airtable know that we only want certain types of offers. So if we go here, you're going to see that we have offer type equals whatever they submitted, right? We want it to whatever they submitted. So if we go in here and we add this plus sign, you want to add this plus sign, it's going to get this input data. So for instance, this is the data that we submitted. So we have this email here and we have choice. This is body choice and body email for this in this example. So we're going to pick, this is the offer type. It's going to be sweepstakes here in this example. And then we need to add, this is going to be the country. Okay, and the country, we're going to also add click on the plus sign here, and we are going to pick the country here, and the country was this one, US. So now we have the data for the country. We're going to go back, enter the country here, and now we are telling Airtable that we only want that data that we asked for. So now if we actually go out and try this form again, so if we actually submit this form once again, you're going to see that it's actually going to go out and it's going to get the right offers for it. But we're not done yet. I'm going to show you another trick that we can do. So let's say we click on this offer again. And so once we execute this request, check this out. We are sending the right data, and now it's giving us the output here. It's giving us the offers. Look at this one. We sent that HTTP request, and now we see the offers. So here's a sweepstakes. US, we're only going to see US offers. Look how many offers we're getting. And we are only going to see US offers here. We're not going to see any UK offers. So if you scroll down through this request, you're going to see sweepstakes. Now, let me execute that again. And I want to show you what happens if I choose, I want, let's say I want surveys now. Okay, so I'm going to pick James surveys here, and I'm going to get my offers. I'm going to go back to this. And now, once I submit that I want surveys, as you can see, I picked surveys, country, US. The output, now I see all of these surveys, survey offers, survey voices, US. I survey world, US. I see these survey offers. And so right now we only have US, but we have surveys and sweepstakes. You have to go out. If you want more countries, if you want this specific method to support more countries, you just have to go out and you have to add another country. So you can add UK, paste it in there, and you're going to have UK. Now, the final step in this method, we're going to be sending an email. And I'm going to show you how to send an email for 100% free. And all you have to do is sign up with the service called SendGrid. And they have a free tier, 100% free tier. Look at this one. Free tier, $0 a month. And you can use it to get started and to get started and just to kind of get this thing to work. Very, very easy. So I already signed up for them. I already have it. I already signed up. Once you sign up, you're going to create the template. So you're going to be in this dashboard. You need to pick email API. You're going to pick dynamic templates. Okay, once you pick dynamic templates, I already created one template. I have version 1. Let me show you what my template looks like. And a template is basically a sample email that you're going to be sending, except it's going to have variables for the recipient. Okay, so for example, this is my template here. We're gonna write it together. So here's the subject. The subject, I have it here. I'm gonna modify it in a second. And there we have it. Hey, name. This is the name of the user. Here's an amazing survey. That's all you have to do. Hey, name. Here's an amazing offer type you requested for the country of US, UK, or you can write something. Here's an amazing offer type you requested. That's available. That's it. Now this is done. We're going to click on save. Now we have a template that's ready to go. And you can create multiple templates. You can modify it. You can put something like, hey, name. Here you go. This is the name of the user. You can click on save. And now we're done. Now you're going to go back. And this template is going to have an ID. We need that ID in order to actually get this tool to send a template. So you're going to go back to flow execution. You're going to click on this. You're going to edit this flow. And now you just need to send an email, right? So you click plus. You scroll down to send SendGrid email, which is what we just configured. You need to enter your API key. And I'm going to show you in a second where you can get it. Sender name is going to be James. Let's say just for testing, I'm going to put james@james.com. Subject. And for the subject, we're going to choose send email using a saved template. So for the subject could be, hey, and we're going to get their email, get their actual name from the input data. So we have body name that I entered, input body name we have. And then we're going to put their template ID here. And then we're going to have custom variables. So name is very simple. Name is going to be their name. That's what they submitted to. And then the offer type, or what do we have there? We have the name of the offer. If we click on this, offer type and country. So we're going to go back to our designer here. Offer type is going to be plus. We're going to get the offer type is going to be surveys. And then we are going to add a new type, and country is going to be plus input data country, UK in this example, what I submitted. Country is UK or US or whatever. And that's it. Now we have close. We're going to have close. So these variables are going to depend on what they enter. Now we're going to have close. We're going to click publish. Let's see. We need to enter our API key. So I'm going to show you where to get this API key. All you have to do is go back, and you can go into settings. You can go into API keys here, and you can create a new API key, okay, for your free account. Create API key. You can do that. You can choose the option you want. I'm just going to call it API 3, since I already have a couple of APIs. Create an API, and we have this API. Don't give it away. This is very, very important. You're going to go back to the flow editor, enter your API. You're going to click close, publish. Let's take a look if it's set up. It's sending it to me because we don't want to send it to a random user right now. I'm sending it from myself to myself. We're going to click close. I'm going to hit publish. Oh, and I forget. We need to actually give them the affiliate link to click on. So if we go back to SendGrid and we go into design library, we are going to make sure that they can click on the link. And this link is obviously going to be pulled. So if you go into email API and you go to dynamic templates, you need to have a link where they can send it to. So we're going to pick this. We are going to pick this right here. And we are going to say, you can access, click here. And that's all you have to do. Now, when you actually configure this flow, when you go to SendGrid email, you need to make sure that you put that link here, right? You need that link in there. It needs to be populated. So we have link here. You can go here, and this is going to actually grab the link. So if we click on plus and we pick that HTTP request here, you see we have all this data here. So once you configure the link, once you actually add your link here correctly, you're going to see that link there as well, okay? So once you configure the link, you're going to see your link here as well. We haven't configured it yet, so we do not currently see it. But once you input your link, you're going to see it. But right now, you can just put something like this, http://news.com or something, or it could actually, let's put maxbounty.com, whatever the link is. That's all we have to do. And that's it. Now we saved it. Now When they fill out the form, we are going to get just the offers that they're looking for, and we are going to send them an email. So let me go and execute it. I'm going to send that email to myself, and I'm going to show you the email that we have. So if I go here, I have this form. I'm going to have James surveys test. I'm going to have US surveys. I'm going to get my offers. And then we're going to go in here. We have the execution here. It's successful. Everything is 200, 202. Everything is perfect. It sent an email. So you see, here we have name, country, US, campaign name. Everything is set up. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to check my email right now, and I'm going to show you what I received. And so here's the email that I received. Hey, James, here's an amazing service you requested. That's available in your country of US. Click this link to access your offer. And this is obviously going to be a link that you have to fill out in the Airtable database. And once you do that, it's going to go out and it's going to pull in the data for you. And so what we have just created is we have created an amazing experience, because now we have this flow. We have this form that they're filling out, and depending on how they do it, depending on what they fill out, there's so many things that you can customize. The country they're in, the offers that they want. We can do it for, e-commerce offers. We can do it for dating offers. Imagine you can create some kind of a dating wizard. Are you a man? Are you a female? What are you looking for in your mate? What are your preferences? Things like that. And then we can give them offers. In fact, this is a great idea maybe for a future video. If you want to see something like that, click leave a comment below, smash that like button, and let me know. And so this is all I wanted to show you in this method. I really hope you've gotten value here. Just think about the possibilities here. There are lots of things that you can do, all using free tools. I haven't paid a cent for any of the tools that I mentioned in this video. So let me know if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns. Let me know below. I would love to help you out. Smash like on this video if you enjoyed it. If you've gotten some value, maybe you learned something new. If you know all of these tools, don't smash like. But if you learned a new tool today, I want you to definitely smash the like button and leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. This channel is about CPA and affiliate marketing all day, every day. All right, guys. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.